We're also awaiting the possible release of another American detained in Russia following the Kremlin's decision to free schoolteacher Marc Fogel yesterday. It's still unclear how that deal was negotiated or what the United States gave in return. CBS Morning's press Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff on whether he met with Vladimir Putin. Listen to this.
Well, I don't want to discuss the meetings that happened in Moscow. I would only say this. A few days ago, we were approached by someone, and we felt that we could get Marc Fogel home. We spoke to the president about it. That's top of the list for our president. Top of the list is that no Americans are left behind. They're all brought home. We fight for every one of them, and he gave me instructions, and I flew over there, and thank God we had a good result.
All right, I want to bring in CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro. So Aaron, the big question, I note that the Kremlin has said that they will release the name, or they will tell us who was released from an American jail, what Russian citizen was released when that individual arrives back in Russia. We should point out that over the course of prisoner releases under President Biden, President Trump took to Truth Social to lambaste some of those deals, saying that the United States, Biden was releasing thugs and criminals. That was back in August of 2024 when Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich was released. So we don't have any details yet, but have you learned anything?
Here's what we know so far, Vlad. Steve Witkoff at the White House told reporters that this deal came together in just the past couple of days. He mentioned that the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, was, quote, instrumental in getting this done and convincing Russia to release Mr. Fogel. We know that Witkoff was sent only when this deal seemed close and that he was on the ground in Russia for just a couple of hours. And President Trump last night told reporters that another American detainee is expected to be released today. He said it'd be, quote, someone we know of, though we do not know the specific name just yet, but plenty of questions left regarding this deal, what was given, and just the conversation around it.
Yeah, so I want to read for our viewers what Donald Trump tweeted or posted to Truth Social back in August of 2024 in the wake of Evan Gershkovich's release, only because we don't have any details yet about this prisoner swap with Russia. Here's what the president wrote. So when are they going to release the details of the prisoner swap with Russia? How many people do we get versus them? Also, are we paying them cash? Are they giving us cash? Are we releasing murderers, killers, or thugs? Just curious because we never make good deals. So it'll be interesting, Aaron, to see who this individual is and how that holds up to the president's track record of going against some of the prisoner releases that we've seen in the past. Meanwhile,
right.
he signed this executive order that empowers Elon Musk and the White House Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, to slash the federal workforce. Elon Musk appeared in the Oval Office, as you know, yesterday, Aaron, with the president sitting at the Resolute desk, Elon Musk there with his son. There was a curious exchange when he was asked about some of the claims that he has made, because, as you know, Aaron, he's provided no proof for what he has said to reporters or what he has posted on X. When he was asked about a controversial statement he made about condoms being given out in the Middle East, he said that, well, sometimes we're going to make mistakes. So the question is, how many mistakes are they making, given that there seems to be no evidence to some of the things that he's suggesting?
Yeah, him, Elon Musk, and President Trump also made a claim that USAID employees, that's the agency that DOGE has kind of worked to dismantle, are getting kickbacks, that there are federal workers who are making millions of dollars seemingly on the side. But as you mentioned, no clear evidence has been provided. What we have seen on the DOGE X account is sort of these victory laps, kind of listing out some of the contracts that have been terminated in some of these federal agencies. Whether that is constituted as waste versus fraud, they're not really clarifying. Certainly a lot of focus has been on DEI, which is something that Elon Musk and President Trump disagree with. Whether that is something that is fraud is a whole other thing. The executive order that President Trump signed, as you mentioned, which is kind of the main reason that Elon Musk, that was the first time we saw him since Election Day, it essentially emboldens DOGE on paper to make these large-scale reductions in force across every federal agency, and also says that any hiring in these agencies should be only limited to, quote, essential personnel.
All right, Aaron Navarro for us this morning. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it.